when we were, I mean, you're young, but when
Yeah.
I was younger, there was none of these chemicals in food. You ate McDonald's, you were eating food. You ate stuff back then. You were eating food. When my grandmother, my mother cooked back in the 70s, there was not a million chemicals. It wasn't so chemically enhanced. So, you kind of were eating more healthier foods, right?
Yes.
As the time went on, I would say maybe late 80s, 90s is when they started transforming the food industry to a chemically induced food industry. And and I don't actually believe it was to save money. I believe it was intentionally done to make everyone sick. So when you go to a doctor, he tells you need seven prescriptions, and then you're on a prescription fix for the next 5 years. They call it the cycle. We got to get you better, but the 5 years of taking these medicines are destroying 10 other things in your system. So you might get better with your blood pressure, but now you got kidney disease, and now you got this, and you get all these problems from what they're putting in. So, and who owns Nestle?
Swiss multinational company, which is but oh, BlackRock and Vanguard,
There you
basically
go.
major
There you
investors.
go. How
Yeah.
do you shrink the quality, add more garbage, make the product smaller? That's what those BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, they're there to destroy the people. They're not there to help anyone, and that's a fact. I don't care what anybody in there. Oh, you're paranoid. You're delusional. You're a political. Not political anything. Your kids are eating garbage. Look what's in cereal. Let's stop there.
Yeah. The cereal's got probably the most ingredients you can look at anything. And that's why if you go to the middle aisles of the grocery store, you'll see the foods with the most ingredients. So if you go on the outside perimeter where you're getting fruits and vegetables and meat and dairy and eggs, this is where you have the single ingredients. And this is kind of like a simple recommendation I do for a lot of people. I'm like, if you want to get healthier, I'm not even going to tell you exactly what you will have to eat specifically. Just shop the outer perimeter of the grocery store. That's a good start, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but here I'm even seeing right over here, like Fabricans, like with Nestle is also connected to Cheerios, Kit Kat, Nescafe, DiGiorno Pizza, like with a
Well,
little
eight companies own everything. I have the chart. But Philip Morris, I'm 90% sure bought Nestle.
Yeah, I think they're probably the biggest investors or kind of like majority shareholders,
Yeah.
basically. That's what
So now you have
happened.
a company that poisoned people from the 50s, 60s, 70s smoking cigarettes, right? Philip
Yeah.
Morris are now making our food.